3 years ago, Hyperninjaplays has sent his fans and viewers into my own chat to raid and destroy the chat and try to, destroy my channel with intentionally, and destroyed a lot of things like a fan-made Discord server and everything that I had just built up in the new Rising channel Thunderhead after he's in a dead state. Let's roll it all back to, where it all started. So the time of when my channel begun and to the first 6 months of my channel, it was practically, it was not dead, but it was new, and since I had started on December 30th, it was really poorly timed. It was like everybody would be in school, the new year has came, and for the first 6 months of the channel, I would have only gained 33 subscribers, which is actually really bad, um, and and the most popular video, which was my first video, would only have 40 views on it. So it was really bad. And keep in mind, that's practically 40 views is practically just an average video. So like, it's been really getting bad. I've barely exceeded one viewer. Like, one viewer on the stream what was a very good day during this time. And 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 when June hit, once people hit the summer, once when I had the ability to do more streaming, that's when that time ended, and I've only gained 33 subscribers. And yeah. On June 16th, I started getting more and more viewers, and then eventually, all the way up till July 8th, I was at 33. I started off at 33, and by the time of July 8th, that I have gotten up all the way to 180. So I basically gained 150 subscribers within like 3 weeks, which is practically that is literally 5 times the amount of subscribers gained within the first 6 months of the entire channel. That is, which, pretty insane when you truly think about that. Like I'm just nobody, and then I'm everybody, which, on July 8th, Hyperninjaplays seemed to not like that, and he has made it very clear as he finally, sent an attack on the channel. So there was this other YouTube channel named Edit This Cookie. I don't know who he is nowadays, or where he's at, or what his YouTube status is now. But what he had done was, on July 8th, he had created a fan-made Discord server. I already had my own at this time, but his, his was a lot more professional. I gave him like a bunch of cash and saves for it too, because I really liked it, and it felt dishonest for me to just take that talent for free. Well, I saw it as talent. Um, it was really good. And then he self-advertised it to literally where Hyperninjaplays was looking for where Hyperninja Plays was looking to raid my Discord server. That unfortunately it's true, but we didn't really say it. He actually confessed to it in his reaction video that he deleted. Um, which luckily for us, we haven't recovered it, but um, uh, yeah, but we have recovered the last part of it, which we're gonna be seeing later today. So what Hyperninjaplays did was he had gotten viewers into the chat, which luckily for us we had Nightbot, so we have it in logs and we recorded it. So yeah, in those logs you could just see people were just spamming crap, they were just trashing on me, and yeah, it was a very, very devastating day for the channel. It has stopped its biggest rise. We actually made the 200 subscribers the next day, but it was like, it was on, and it was literally all sabotaged. The Discord server was gone, and the worst part was moderation. There was no moderation team. The goal was to set up a moderation team for 200 subscribers. Keep in mind, this was at 180, and it was one day away. So pretty much how the old moderation system would have worked was, there would be a moderation team, a head moderator, and an owner. That pretty much was it. That was it. It was simple. There's no need for admins, head admins, and all that. Uh, it was simple. A lot of people were demanding for moderator, which is why I said 200 subscribers, because you want to prepare for it. And since the Hyperninja Plays raid happened, and it was very clear what it was. I had a lot in my table. So me and Hyperninja Plays in the past, we really did not like each other ever. I used to troll Isabel a lot, which he really did not like, and so did his other friend Go So Fly. Hello, Reagan. Yeah. He also was with Ghost of Fly, who, had way more than him. Which, one of the things, like, literally this was my thought process 3 years ago. I remember thinking that, okay, this guy literally attacked me. If I don't make a response, Ghost So Fly is about to, send his, people in to, do the exact same thing, but, it's gonna be a lot worse because, it's like Hyper had like 13 viewers. Ghost of Fly at the time had like 50. So it's a little more, I was a little more scared of that. So I finally responded, which was the start of, the war, and finally the Thunder Revenge battle had, deployed. So, this is July 9th. This is live footage. This is the rally before, our raid revenge on Hyper, which had failed. But, a lot of people didn't really, like, what, he had done and what his viewers had done to the channel. And, actually, this was a lot of viewers' first impression of him. Which, now looking at this, the guy who says he got a mic, now I do. At this time, I did not, and I guess I didn't have my in-game audio on. But uh, yeah. So what it was it was really just it was not really like we didn't touch his Discord server. Um, what we did was we kind of just went into his chat, spamming hashtag Thunder's Revenge, getting a bunch of alts ready to continue it on, and then we kind of went into his game, and then just did a lot of, silly things. It was mostly just, it was a lot more silly trolling, but, it was a attack. It felt pretty good. Yeah. So there was an exclusive live stream for when Hyper goes live for this occurrence. And, uh, yeah. Let's get into the actual, battle. So, this is me actually in, Hyperninjaplays as an airspace, and, what, we were doing is we were, planning to, probably just do more trolling. At this time, by the way, keep in mind, this is 2021. So it's really, so the time here is very different. First of all, there was no admin command, so we could freely arrest him. But, since, I was a default account, with 200 cash, that's not really gonna work. So what I was going to do was I was going to get, a helicopter with my resources and then, use the bombs on there. Yeah. So, again, 2021. Friendly fire was on. There was no needing a command. There was no admin command, so it was not like, so how it used to work to all those people who were not in 2021. There was a button in the, far right corner of the screen that says kick, and then there's like a list of every single person in the server, and then you kind of have to look at them, and you kind of have to pray that, you do not get him there. To get the wrong person that's slightly above or below the person you wanted to kick. Because if you did, it's kind of too late. Yeah. And this is me getting the default heli. And, here's kind of the battle before, I got kicked. So this is kind of the end, before it all is here. So I was been trying to, like, do the bombing session, and there's been people chasing me down, and I actually spammed the link there. So yeah, that is what I had done. That is pretty much what the thing was. And yeah, that was me being kicked. It was a pretty decent victory. And yeah, after this time, the current war on Hyperninjaplays was kind of just stagnant until July 16th. So on July 16th was not really an attack, but it was a video. So how really the war worked out, or like, how I've been doing it, was like, when Hyper makes a move, that's when I make a move. So what Hyperninjaplays is he creates a studio called Hypercana Studios, I believe it was called. Which, if you don't know what it is, which you probably don't, it's basically a studio that is, that basically hates, me. Literally, I mean it. Like, literally the only video they had was this video I'm kind of about to show you, and it got taken down. So, like, it kind of is literally a studio made to hate me. I I I don't want to describe myself in the first person, okay? So yeah, let me show you the clips, based off of my, response video that I still have.
Hello Thunder Red.
Hello L-Man.
Yeah. Anyways, have you saw the new Darman video? It was so good.
OMG, you watched our man? He's so trash and terrible. He even does his stories to make money when he's buying subs.
Does this really affect you? And also, he does not buy his subscribers.
Yes, it does affect me because he does these stories and tells his fans that they are real and everyone believes them. They are just little kids that don't understand it.
What he does is he makes these stories so people see how it stand up for themselves. What you can believe you can achieve in changing lives. But he does not tell his fans that it's real because it's called acting and you don't know that. Like, do some research. Darman even made a backstage channel for the behind the scenes of the story.
I don't even care, his fan base is trash and he does these for clout.
All of what you're saying is not true and you're just a hater, and remember that you said to be ruins your health and you're hating on her still and watching her to make your health even more ruined. It's time to end it here. Say goodbye. Thunderbad. Never disrespect our man when we are changing lives.
So that was the video that Hyper made about me. Yeah, it was about Darman. And all that. I actually did a pretty good job slicing it down because it's been taken down. And what I did was I took my old response video using those clips and like literally like sliced it completely down to remake it the video again. And it was a pretty good job. I'm gonna say that, but yeah, so that part, where they, sliced me with a sword, how I interpreted that was, the reason why I kind of made a video upon that was because, as, like, again, you kind of, you kind of just randomly raided my channel out of the blue, and now all of a sudden you're now making a video about me, about cutting me up. So, yeah, there's barely any OGs left, but, yeah, I'll just, play the rest of the, video, right here and how I, had interpreted it. So, yeah, here's, a little bit back time to OG Thunderhead. Here it is. So, yeah. Obviously, if you read the text, and not, watching me drive the roll bike, you will probably see that, I took that as a death threat. I actually, and I genuinely, like, still, to this day, kind of saw it as a death threat. And that's kind of, and, eventually, after when the drama did end, he did say that it was a joke and all that. Because, like, before, like, during the drama, he said nothing about it. So it was like, I didn't know how to interpret it. So, like, that kind of, built it up. And then eventually, a while later, his fans would, attack the comment section of my video, where he, where I made that response. So what had happened was my response video, probably as kind of expected, the Hyperninjaplays army had attacked the comment section of the video, which, I screenshotted and then deleted all of them. Which, it's still, like, triggering just because, the drama is kind of still happening. And yeah, I'll show you the clip to my response to that comment section. So during this time, there was not much really, in the channel. I mean, I was at 200 subscribers. Since, we kind of had to fall into a state of war, the channel had not, experienced the same amount of growth as it was in, like, June and July. So what had happened was, basically a streamer that I know, who was a part of the Red Army, known as Starscream, Roblox gamer, he has, streamed it, and he has, gotten me the footage of, like, like, actually us, mobilizing into, Hyper's chat. Well, not Hyper's chat, but the guy he was raiding chat. And, we started, the final, sabotage. And I mean, it was the final sabotage. And here is, the official, point of view of what happened. So yeah, that was what happened during the final battle. I called this raid fake. You could see it a little bit. It was the only bit of footage I could find. For some reason, I'm not sure why, but I guess this channel's a lot more harder to find on YouTube. Which, very unfortunate, but we still have the footage. That was the attack, and that after that battle, a couple hours later, Hyperninjaplays posted a video in response to my first response video, not the one about the comet attack. It was about the actual video. And yeah, that video has been viewed as the official surrender of Hyperninjaplays. He doesn't want to do it anymore, and he finally, surrendered. And, yeah, all of the drama kind of stopped, but, we still think about it all the time. Yeah, I'll show you the official, final, like, how it all ended, where it all finally wrapped itself up. I recommend wearing your headphones because he does sound. He just sounds like a pain. He just sounds like a pain in this, and he's trying to impersonate me as a pain, but does this really sound like a pain? No. And it's really inaccurate too, so, yeah, enjoy or don't enjoy the clip, I don't know. Enjoy.
Little more, and every time when I'm gonna do a raid on my live stream, he literally comes in the person who I'm gonna raid, and he always says, Hyper's really fake, he's just a bot. And it's just so annoying that he doesn't even stop, and he's just been doing this for so long. He's just wasting his time. And if you didn't know, he actually done this after the stream today. Even his fans were involved in this, and they did as well. And he's just gonna keep doing this until I quit my channel. So basically, he's just trying to cancel me, and that's not gonna happen. Alright, let's go back to the person I raided today. So after I ended the live stream, like, his fans and Thunder Red, they just been saying that I've been attacking Thunder Red for so long and a lot of times. And that is just literally the dumbest excuse I've ever heard. Actually, the truth is that he was actually attacking me first, and he kept doing it for a long time. But for me, I didn't attack him. I was just messing around with him only 2 times. Just 2! If you guys want a screenshot for proof, here it is. So yeah, that is proof that he actually did it. And he even tried joining my Discord server. So yeah, Thunder Red is nothing but just a liar, saying that I'm just a bot. Like, please, Thunder Red, just quit doing this already. No one's gonna believe you when I raid someone. Even your fans didn't know what you did in the past, because you had low subscribers. And plus, now you tell them that.
So yeah, Hyper took down that video, and that's the only bits of footage I can get. But you know, yeah, you guys may be wondering, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this 3 years later? Well, I kind of wanted to do it a year after, 2 years after, but I know that this is the most important time to do it because you know, it's a very good introduction. It shows, you know, like what happened, how moderation had changed, and you know how it's gonna affect the future of the channel, which from, you know, another channel that's going to, you know, start some more drama, and how, you know, and how everything has changed, and how, you know, we've risen to the top. So yeah, which, you know, coming in 8 days, you know, something, we're gonna talk about something more about this, and it's gonna be way more darker than this video. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed, you know, the rise of, you know, Thunder Red, how it's changed its moderation, how, you know, how the National Guard came into play. Also, along with that, recently, as of June 30th, we have beaten Hyperninjaplays in subscribers, so pretty much, yeah. That means it's all changed. We have made it all the way through. Me and my viewers celebrated. I gave 5 members to a bunch of people. It was a fun time. And yeah. So now officially Hyperninjaplays has now less subscribers than me. And keep in mind, during the wartime, he pretty much was, he had 600 more subscribers than me. And now look at us nowadays. And, yes, see ya.